Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your Committed Couples Tarot reading for the month of November 2017. This is for all Capricorns that are in a committed relationship. Whether you just got in that committed relationship or you are married. This is not somebody you're just dating. Like, there is a firm, established commitment between the two of you. Secondly, this is a general reading, so I'm not looking at any one particular person's energy. This may or may not resonate with you, okay? If it does, great. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, there's nothing I could do about that. It is general, so there's no way it could resonate with every single person. So with that said, I'm going to pull a card for your overall energy for November from the Romance Angels. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Well, this is a pretty vague card, right? And being in a committed relationship, this can mean a number of different things. You could be thinking about, should we take things to the next level? Should we move in together? Should we have a kid? You know, it's going to be different for everybody, but it looks like for Capricorn, there's something that you need to make a decision on very soon, or you feel like you're waiting on your partner to make a decision about something. So I'm going to draw some more tarot cards to see exactly what that means for you guys. Because like I said, that's pretty vague. That could go so many ways. Whatever you have a choice to make about when it comes to your committed relationship, I guess, is how we should phrase that for now. But let me shuffle the tarot cards to see what additional information I get about what this is talking about. Okay. Whoa, so Page of Cups. Again, this could signify having a baby, or wanting to take things to the next level. Since this is for being committed, this can't be like, okay, I'm deciding to be with you. Now, potentially, maybe you are committed to somebody, but emotionally or mentally, you haven't really been sure if this is the relationship you want to be in, and it looks like a decision is made. It looks positive, but if you really didn't want to be in it, then getting out of it is the positive thing. But you know, it will be different for all of you. And then we have Strength, and then the Tower. Okay, so some of you might have a surprise that you're having a baby. Okay, definitely an element to do with the child or a pregnancy, and it's shocking, and you have to be really strong about it, like you're pulling on your inner reserves about this information. Or this could be where your partner is saying, look, I want to have a baby, or you're telling your partner, hey, I want to have a baby, and you're standing very firm in that, and or they're standing very firm in that, and it's shocking. So it's like you are waiting for them to come around and say, yes, I'm on board for this, or not, or they're waiting for you to come around, because there's this element here of a decision needing to be made. Now, if this is not about a baby or a child, this definitely could be about moving and purchasing a new home. And you need to make a decision about that for whatever reason, somehow, some way. And you might be questioning, you know, am I do I have enough resources for this? Are we ready for this? Is this the right step? But a focus of potentially buying a new home is on the horizon, or even moving. It's like the offer is accepted, and with the strength here, it's like you're calling on your inner reserves, but it's upright, so it's in the positive element. You're not feeling worn down and things like that. It's like no matter the challenge, you're like, I got this. And then, the Tower could definitely indicate a move, a house move. This could also be talking about a new job. Like, that might be the primary focus for you guys. So, we have the second half of November, we have this reverse star. The reversed Five of Pentacles. And then the upright Two of Pentacles. So again, here we are back at this choice. But I love that the Five of Pentacles is reversed, because this is saying, if you don't feel like you have enough finances for like this new house or having a child, this is a universe saying, yes, you do. There might be some things that you need to juggle around or tweak or play with in your budget, but it's like this can happen. Also, for some of you, this is about you guys actually moving in together, okay? And you guys could be looking at apartments or houses, but with very soon and then ending with the Two of Coins, it's like you're still left with a choice. Some of you just aren't decided by the end of November, whatever it is that you needed to make a choice about. For others of you, this is like, no matter what's happening, even if you kind of lost hope, or you were starting to feel like, is anything going to turn around? It does. So I'm going to pull, actually, I'm going to see what this Two of Pentacles is about. I'm going to clarify for you guys, because even though this is general, I hate to say this, but for some of you, this is like an unwanted pregnancy. I hate to say that to you. But I so see that in the cards. And, this is a general message. So obviously that's not going to resonate with all of you. But for somebody, that's like what I'm seeing here. It may be an unwanted pregnancy, and you're trying to decide what to do about that. Okay, absolutely, 100% for sure. Some of you, like, if you've been having a lot of complications in your relationship, it's like the second half of November, I feel like there's kind of a second wind to things, even though you may have like given up hope, or you just have no expectation that anything's really gonna change. I do really see that happening here, like unexpectedly, for the positive. And you may be left wondering, should I put all my energy back into this relationship, or should I really leave it? So let me clarify that Two of Coins. So we have the Gift, cheerfulness, and Sweetheart. Aww. Okay, for some, I believe this is saying, like, you're trying to decide if you should propose or say yes, like, I want to move in together, like, because I have Gift and cheerfulness and then Sweetheart, and then, looking at what's being displayed here, you're really trying to decide, but I'm not sure what would be holding you back. You know what? If anything, it's almost like you want to give an element of surprise to your partner. Maybe you've been trying to. It's just this is shocking. So that could be so many different things. Maybe and that's why I say proposal. It's like you're trying to get all these pieces of the puzzle together, and you're working on that in November, and then you finally come to this place of the decision. And that could be, how am I going to pull this all off? Or this is just, you're juggling a couple things to make sure this energy manifests and happens. But it looks positive with these cards here. So this is why I say some of you may be planning a surprise vacation, a surprise house, a surprise gift. It could be your partner's birthday this month. Or if this is about like a very unexpected pregnancy, I would say this right here is a gift, okay? It's a gift even if it doesn't seem like that right now, and maybe that's like what you're working out with yourself through the month of November, but it's a gift. For others of you, this right here could be what your mate is planning for you, okay? Some sort of surprise gift or like party, or maybe you guys aren't too serious yet and they surprise you, like they want to take you to meet their whole family, and that's why you're like, whoa, I don't know if I'm ready for all that, even though you guys are together and committed. This is just really sweet energies. So no matter what's going on, I feel like the month of November ends really nicely for all of you, okay? Even though you're kind of undecided about it, like you're just like, I don't know. There's an element of decision still left for some of you by the end of November, but for most of you, it looks like there's a surprise coming from your sweetheart, or you're planning a surprise for your sweetheart, okay? And it's happiness. And also, I feel like your holiday, the Thanksgiving holiday, is just going to be a really nice time for you guys. And that might be where you feel like you're trying to juggle. Maybe you guys are trying to juggle two different families, okay? But it just looks really lovely for you guys. So I'm going to pull an oracle card to get a little bit more information before I wrap this up. No matter what's going on, by the end of November, everything's just going to work out. And, don't procrastinate on any sort of decision you have to make, especially, if you really do love your partner and, they've asked to go to the next level with you, and you're like, yeah, well, I do love you and everything, but I don't know if I'm ready for that. Really be open to it, okay? Because it looks so nice. The energy just looks so good, Capricorn. I don't know. There could also be a shocking element that just happens around you guys with that tower. But with the Five of Coins being reversed, if you've been having money trouble, I really feel at the second half of November, things just kind of work out so unexpectedly. And maybe if it's like a job that you need or your partner needs, it's like two all of a sudden come out of nowhere. And then there's a choice to be made, and that's why this is showing up as, gift and surprise. And since it's sweetheart, it could be your partner that is in need of the job, and it comes down to that at the end of the month. So we have Truth Be Told. Okay, yeah. So with this right here, definitely many of you are dealing with a partner that either wants to take things to the next level or wants to move, or I don't feel like, even though this truth be told is there, I don't feel like there's a shocking secret that needs to come out. Or maybe if you are pregnant, that is a shocking secret. I mean, I guess if it's not your partner's baby, that would be shocking, and you might need quite a bit of time to think about how you're going to handle this and what you are going to say. So definitely an element there. If you guys are applying for any sort of loans or trying to get into like an apartment or buy a house, whatever, be completely honest, especially about your financial income. You know, even if you feel like that hinders your chances for whatever you're trying to go for, just be brutally honest about everything, because that's what is going to give you the upper hand, or get you the job, or get you the apartment, or whatever. It's just like, be very honest. Also, like I said, if you and your partner have been having any tension with each other, there might come a point, you know, mid-month where the truth just has to come out, and you guys just have to bare your souls and say everything that needs to be said. And I feel it being well received, even if there's time that needs to happen for you to think about it, or for them to think about it, or for you both to think about it. Whatever is discussed or shared with each other, you know, being 100% honest. Just, if anything, for all of you, be very honest with your partner. And that doesn't mean like you're telling lies, but what I mean by that, like what you're really feeling inside, you know, what you really want, and not being afraid to fully express that, because repressing it is only going to make you unhappy. Okay? So definitely an element there of having some shocking news being exchanged. Again, this could be existing outside of the relationship and impacting it somehow, or this could exist within your relationship itself. Since this is a general reading, just apply it how it fits for you, okay? If it doesn't fit or doesn't resonate, it just means this reading is not meant for you. I mean, how could it be if it's not resonating with you? Whatever you decide, the choice you make, you definitely choose right, and you're happy about the choice that you've made come the end of November, okay? And if you're juggling a couple things or working a couple different jobs, you know, it's gonna work out to your benefit, in your favor, and just trust in the universe on that, okay? So overall, Capricorn, it doesn't look like a bad reading. I mean, I guess just depending on your situation, but it looks like, you know, good things are happening for some of you for sure, and moving into a new place, having a nice Thanksgiving, financial turnarounds, maybe even a new baby, or pregnancy, I should say. It could be that the baby is born in November, and maybe you don't expect that. Maybe that's a couple weeks or a couple months prior to the due date, but again, everything looks really well. So if that's the case, just don't panic. Everything looks good. It really does for you guys. So I hope that this offered some guidance, and I also hope that you all have a very fabulous month of November. Take care.